Hello and welcome to the 11th inning stretch series preview for the San Diego Padres and the series wrap-up for the Chicago Cubs. For the home San Diego Padres, your starting pitchers are Andrew Kashner, Robbie Irwin, and Colin Ray.
And for the visiting in your hometown St. Louis Cardinals, the starting pitchers are Adam Wainwright, Michael Wacha, and Mike Leake.
Injuries-wise for the Padres, they do have a couple injuries that you should be aware of. Corey Spangenberg, he just got injured a day or two ago, and he's having a pretty good season so far for them. So there's a bat out of the middle of the lineup. And Youngevers Solarte as well. He just got injured, and he is on his way back. And he's not going to be back for the Cardinals series, but it's just one more bat out of the middle of the lineup.
For the Cardinals, there's really no injuries to speak of. Ruben Tejada, if you didn't watch the podcast last time, is back, and they sent down Greg Garcia, which is a pretty controversial issue. But other than that, no injuries to speak of for the Cardinals.
Who's hot for the Padres? Ironically enough, John Jay is pretty hot. The first two games of the Pirates series, who they're playing now, and they've actually taken the first two from the Pirates. He's 5 for 8 with an RBI and a couple walks. He's hitting pretty well at the top lineup. I mean, gotta feel good for him for succeeding and playing well for the Padres after he got traded from the Cardinals.
Yeah, who's hot for the Cardinals right now? It's the older guys. Holiday and Molina are just flat out raking right now.
Who is not for the Padres playing so well? Andrew Kashner, who's going to be going on Friday night. He has not been going deep into games so far this season. His past 2 starts, he went 5 innings and then 6 innings. And he has like a 5.4 ERA, so he's not doing too well. Friday night might be the night for the pitching matchups where somebody's got to get back on track, Andrew Kashner or Adam Wainwright.
And then who's not is the young guys. Hazelbaker and Diaz have pretty much cooled off for the most part. We all knew it was coming. I didn't expect this kind of drop-off for it, but Hazelbaker and Diaz are pretty much ice cold.
Series prediction-wise, I'm not too confident in this pick. If it was a 4-game series, I'd predict a split because neither team is playing all that great right now. But I'm going to go Cardinals 2-1. I just don't like the Padres pitching, and their offense is one of the worst in the league. So if the Cardinals can just manage a couple runs, they should be fine. But yeah, like I said, the Padres pitching just isn't any good to keep up with them.
I'm going to go just out on a limb, make it a little interesting. I'm going to say Cardinals actually sweep the series. I feel like Wainwright actually gets back on track, and Mike Leake becomes the Mike Leake of the top free agents of the offseason. They need this sweep. So yeah, I'm going to go Cardinals win 3-0.
And finally, real quickly to wrap up the Cubs series, we'll talk more about it in our podcast coming up this weekend. But I think the Cardinals just got punked. Honestly, the Cubs just outplayed them, and you can make the argument that they should have won that 3rd game too if it wasn't for Grichuk's robbing home run for Anthony Rizzo. I mean, they didn't play terrible. I mean, the pitching wasn't half bad, but it wasn't that great, and the offense missed so many opportunities, and they probably should have taken at least 2 if they had capitalized on their opportunities. They just got to shore things up on the offense and the defense and make sure everything is coming together, and they're not doing that right now.
You said it basically. Our offense is playing hide and seek. It's not consistent at all. Some series it's super high, and then with the Cubs series it was low. I think the big part of the lineup is that your older guys, the guys that Hayward left for, basically, is the guys that are hitting real well. And if that doesn't change, if all the guys aren't hitting, with Matt Carpenter leading off, if he's he needs to get on base, more singles, less trying to hit home runs. That's the big thing is you gotta get your lineup is hitting base hits. It's got to be base hits and get more people up for Holiday so he's hitting 3-run home runs and grand slams and stuff like that. And Molina's hitting doubles like crazy. I don't know where his power came from, but yeah, I would say the offense playing hide and seek, and the hide and seek game needs to be over. It needs to be more consistent.
Yeah, agreed. And like I said, we'll get more into that in our podcast this weekend. But for now, thanks for joining us. The Cardinals series Friday through Sunday against the San Diego Padres. We will see you on Monday. Thanks for joining us.